the framework that we are taking for this is partly to think about the British Museum's relationship with China. And out of that relationship, we hope wider issues will arise to do with the nature of museums. A Chinese friend of mine says that China at the moment is living through a museum era. And there is no doubt at all, both in public museums and in private museums, China is building an enormous number of them. What it does with those museums is the second question. So, as I said, I wonder if we could just thank Neil for his appearance again this evening. It's a great honour to have him here.
Thank you, Philip.
In London at the moment, if you went into the British Museum, you would see a wonderful juxtaposition of exhibitions. One exhibition is devoted to Picasso's The Vollard Suite, in my view the greatest of all Picasso's works. And next to it is an exhibition of Chinese ink painting in which Lu Dan, here in the audience, is a very honoured participant. And I want to begin, if I may, Neil, by asking you, why have you put these two exhibitions next to one another, a great European and a great Chinese tradition?
I think what we wanted to do was to show that for any artist, you create out of a long past and a long tradition. And I think if people look at the Picasso and then the Chinese exhibitions, they can see that Picasso is exploring his personal world and the political world of the 1930s through the long artistic tradition of Europe. He's drawing on Rembrandt, he's drawing on Ingres, but he's also drawing on Greek sculpture, Roman, Etruscan material. And this great inherited vocabulary lets him explore and express his response. Exactly the same thing, I think, is evident in the Chinese work, that this is contemporary work, modern work, which draws on centuries of tradition, of language, of forms, of patterns, which enable the artists to explore what they want to say. And it was really to make that point that all around the world, the British Museum, the point of the British Museum is to allow you to compare different cultures and to see what is different, but above all, what is the same. And the big point that we wanted to show is the same, is that all great cultural traditions generate by drawing on their past.